Nolan, obviously you guys kind of amped up the defensive pressure late, but it was probably a little bit too late at that point. What needs to change in that end of the floor for this team to kind of get where you guys want to get this season?
Play with the whole same intensity that we just played with the last 5 minutes, the entire game. So that's it.
In your mind, is it more effort-based, execution, missing assignments, rotations?
Missing assignments, and our energy, our spirit. That's pretty much the two. Missing assignments and our spirit, our energy. We can't play like that. Dead, we gotta have some heart. You gotta show it. So.
Nolan, I know it's a rough game, but you shot very well from 3 tonight, 6 for 10. You've been having a really great last few game stretch of shooting 43. What have you seen out of your game that's been able to get that going?
Well, team's been giving me open looks, so I just been nailing them. My teammates been finding me, especially Ryan. So my bigs, whenever they get in the post, kick it out to me. So it's an all around effort for me to get my buckets for sure. I feel like so. Yeah.
Nolan, dealing with big wings, not necessarily yourself, but the whole team, those seem to be the guys who've been hurting you the most. What's that matchup? Why has that been effective against you all?
I'm not sure, man. They're a good squad. Brian had it going today, so usually dudes who got it going, we usually try to cut their water off by halftime, but he was just hot, so it happens.
One for Braden. Just seeing the last couple games and the defensive side being tough, we're losing back-to-back in the conference, hadn't happened in a long time here. And what's sort of the mentality going into this next game in Portland to try to right that ship?
Yeah, I mean, we know we got to be better defense. Like past 2 games, like you said, here at Gonzaga, we don't lose 2 in a row in conference or in general. So we know we got to be better defensively. We got to be more physical down low. We got to know our assignments, really buy into the scouting reports, and just take pride in it. I think that's the biggest thing. For Santa Clara to come in here and score 103 in regulation, like that just doesn't happen. So we got to take pride in that, and we got to be embarrassed by this and learn from it.
Braden, I guess for you, coming off the bench, Nolan talked about showing a little heart and energy. I mean, how can you and Dusty and those first guys off the bench kind of, invigorate the team when maybe a couple assignments get missed?
Yeah, that's important for us. I mean, the starters, they're going to do their thing, but we got to be spark plugs off the bench and we're rested, we're ready to go, so we got to bring a newfound energy and really come locked in, not timid or scared or take time to get used to the physicality of the game. We got to come in ready to go right from the jump, and yeah.
Nolan, you guys obviously overcame a rough early stretch last year to close out the year strong. What allowed you guys to do that then, and what do you think this specific group needs to be able to kind of replicate that down the stretch here?
Coach Few made a good point. Just starting at ground zero again, I feel like we don't lose 2 games in a row. So there's some change that needs to happen for sure. So starting at ground zero, going back to our foundation drills, figuring out the simple things of defense, the coverages, and all around, man. Just starting at ground zero, building that foundation back up, and trying to find our momentum down the stretch.
Is it a good time to have a week off? You guys don't play till Saturday, and
Most definitely.
Do you think you need the practices that you'll have in the next week?
Most definitely.
How hard are those going to be?
They're going to be hard, and I think it doesn't only start with the coach and staff. It starts with us. We got to push ourselves in these next couple practices and hold each other and ourselves accountable.
Time for one more.
Nolan, Coach Few talked about, you kind of become a little bit more vocal recently. I guess just what's kind of gone into that, and how can you kind of keep that up here as the season progresses?
I feel like this group needs it. Just with me, being vocal, I feel like, with me and Ryan being the head 2 guards, Ryan, he leads for sure, but I just feel like, the vocal point of it, to to be more loud, I feel like it's me. I should be in that area of, you know, speaking and leading the team. But Benny does a great job of it as well. But, you know, down this stretch, we definitely need to enforce more leadership in practice and in games. So.